I hit a button. Oh, of course it's 90. Oh god, why did you have to show up too, Astos? Hello! I hope you're doing well. I hope your internet is doing well. Oh no, Sophia's dead. Rest in peace, Sophia. Okay, that's good. Sorry it broke down before. Let's see. I have been sweating today because of the heat. I don't know how it's been for you, but it's hot here. Not like the worst it's ever been, but hotter than I like. I accidentally, someone posted a video in the what do you call it? The Stranger Paradise, the game I'm literally playing, Discord server. So I clicked on it, but when I went to full screen it, it was weird in the corner, and the video was, I couldn't tell, like it was in the top left corner. So I went to click on it, but because the video was only 6 seconds long, when I went to click on it, it showed me the end screen instead that had the other videos. Oh, I'm sorry. Oh, I'm very sorry. Oh no, I'm sorry. I hope you can find a cooler place to be or a solution. I'm sorry. But I clicked the, what do you call it? I clicked the end screen by accident, and it was just recommended videos, which are of course terrible by default. And then it opened my browser tab for me to watch a video about how Canada is dying because of the Liberals. And I was like, I wasn't trying to click that. I was just trying to watch someone say the game kinda bugged out during a boss fight. But they're like, no, you want to watch a former major politician talk about how Canada's dying, right? I'm like, no, not really. Let's see. I ate food today. Spent time with a kitty cat. I tried to record him crying today, and he stopped as soon as the camera turned on. Which is typical. He loves to do that. I think cats in general might like to do that. They will be, he was going around crying, like, I gave him his food, but he wanted to explore, and I was like, you can't explore yet. And he started crying, and I'm like, no, buddy, you have to wait. You just have to wait a little bit. And he was like, and I was like, okay, well, at least I can record it, so people can see you being cute. And then he stopped immediately. But he did flop over on the ground, and that was cute. So I did save that, and record that and send it to you. But he was crying before that, and I didn't get to get any footage. He always acts as though the worst thing that could happen is happening to him anytime he's just a little bit unhappy. I think it was this morning, he came into my room and he was crying and crying, and I got up and I was like, "What's the matter? What's wrong? Is there no food?" And there was food. He just wanted me to pet him. And as soon as I pet him, he stopped. The truest of suffering. Wanting attention right now. And he could have just come over to see me. Didn't want to. He wanted to receive the attention. He didn't want to go and get it. He wanted it delivered to him. I switched Ash from I switched his class because I realized that his other one was better for me. If I just changed his weapon around a bit, that I had a suitable, better weapon for him. And now that has helped me. I am doing the thing you often avoid doing, which is, so there are two big things left for me to do when it comes to progress in this rift. It's go up floors and make my monsters stronger. And the monsters make me stronger too, so that's good for me, right? But the way to make monsters stronger is slow. And it's just killing just a lot of enemies. Whereas killing bosses lets you climb more quickly. But it does not doesn't strengthen your monsters as much as just killing enemies one by one. Stream hasn't frozen or anything, right? Okay, because it was frozen a bit on my screen, and oh, okay. Is there perhaps a feline? Oh, okay. I was hoping it was a cat. Sorry. Levi has left. He's off doing his own thing right now. His own thing is probably sleeping on the couch. I can't be sure, but it's one of his favorite things to do. Thank you. The sneezes, they haunt me. I was sneezing a lot more yesterday, and then I mostly stopped today, so that's fine. I'm happy about that. I was like, oh god, I don't want to be sick. Please don't be sick.
My apologies.
Yeah. I think I have seasonal allergies. But you know, it's the kind of thing that I don't like to take allergy medication. I find it very annoying, and it makes me drowsy, and I just don't like doing it. And also getting like an allergy test takes time, and I think you need a doctor for it. I am still on the list, the waiting list of doctors for getting a family doctor. Yeah, I know that's more for like fatal and or extremely painful allergies. But I'm probably allergic to some kind of pollen, I just don't know what. I just know in the spring I tend to get all stuffy and sneezy and irritated, like my eyes. The general allergy symptoms. My brother doesn't get allergies. It's not fair. Why does he get to win the genetic lottery? We come from the same people. It's truly unfair. Like, survive. Objective, survive. I don't know what game that's from. I think it's Halo. I think it's Halo Reach. Having only played Halo Reach's multiplayer, I don't know. I know what happens in the story. I haven't played it. Spoilers for Halo Reach. I am pretty certain, Ace, you do not care about the spoilers for Halo Reach, but courtesy, yeah. Halo Reach is a prequel. They all die. No, oh no, I was about to share the spoilers. They all die. And that's the whole objective survive thing, I think. That they have to fight to survive and they don't. It's really funny seeing streamers in like who aren't like native English speakers have to understand F. I enjoy that. They're like, what the hell does F mean? And they're like, oh, so Call of Duty. Oh, I had a bit of a thing where you have to hit F to pay respects over a dead soldier's coffin, grave, at his funeral, casket. Yeah, it's a thing that is so specific. It's not even like it's not a part of, actual existing culture. It's from like English culture, it's just kind of a thing from what, 2013-ish? But press F to pay respects. It was just so widespread. It has become internet culture, And then people have to encounter it and not know what the hell we're talking about. Like, at least RIP is a thing that has existed for centuries and has a direct translation, whereas F requires the context of a Call of Duty game on PC. Or X to doubt, that's another one. where someone will say something that seems suspect or at least doubtworthy, and people will just start saying X in chat. No, it has it's just X to doubt. It's very funny though when someone says something and nobody believes them and they just say X. Only break damage dealt, but it's blue. Damage dealt runic. Damage dealt runic. Damage dealt runic. Pilgrim up to 105. That's exactly what I wanted it to reach. Woo. Now I can stop playing Pilgrim. It sounds like a class from like an RPG made in like the colonial United States. It's just such a weird name. I cannot think of it in any way other than like pilgrims, you know, in North America. It sounds very strange to me. North America. Like that's I'm not making so this version is called the evolved versions are called other things, but the base class is called Pilgrim. Pilgrim. Hooray. Some things just don't sound as cool as others. Like, yeah, you can be a pilgrim, or you can be a void knight. Like, bro, I want to be a void knight. Are you kidding? That sounds so cool. Ta-da, I changed, but I need to change my outfit, which is the most important thing in every video game. No, I need to change your axe. I'm sorry. I'm sorry, Ash, your axe, I don't like it. The axe you're actually wearing. Cooler. Yeah. You're dressed up. He had like a red axe with an eye, with a yellow eye that moves around and glares at things, which I don't think looks bad, but it doesn't go with his outfit, which is all black. And I also just think that it's kind of veiny. Think like Sparta, but an axe. Uh, I don't like it as much in this one. It looks kind of doesn't look as clean, you know. I got for me critical damage dealt. Don't need that. Thanks. Damn it. Curse you, Warrior of Light. I am technically... So, spoilers for Final Fantasy 1. The Warrior of Light is the good guy. He's you, actually. It's literally... So this penultimate boss of this game is fighting the main character of Final Fantasy 1. And the final boss is fighting Jack Garland, who is both the first boss and the last boss of Final Fantasy 1, and who you play as throughout this game. So it kind of brings it full circle. And you play as the Warrior of Light. Yeah. And he's like every Final Fantasy or many Final Fantasy protagonists are at some point referred to as Warriors of Light in some way. Not like in the like that kind of stuff. Like that's in 1, 2. I think 1, 2, 3, and 5. It's not really in 4 and 6, which are far more like about those characters themselves. But the main character of 4 is a paladin, and he's referred to as a warrior of light at some point, I think, or a champion of light or something like that. And 7 and 8 are far too futuristic and punky to have a warrior of light. And I don't know if it happens in 9. I can't remember it happening in 9. But it's I think it's what the player character is always called in 14, and I think maybe 11. Those are the MMOs. And in 13, the main character is called Lightning, and people call her Light. And they say you and the warriors hanging out with Light or whatever. Maybe they say Warriors of Light at some point in 16. I don't remember it, but that's the most medieval one that there has been since like 5 or 9. Even though 9 had like airships. Well, I think 5 did too, but whatever. They're like literal... Well, 9 has like literal princesses and stuff. So. Oh no, Sophia's dead. Wait, Sophia, why are you on Rama? You can be on Shiva. And then I have beaten like of the mainline Final Fantasy games. I've beaten like 3. In my defense, the mainline Final Fantasies are like on average 40 plus hours long. And there's Final Fantasy 14, which isn't over. Final Fantasy 14 has been going for like 11 years. I don't think that's going to end anytime soon. Like 11 ended, but 11 was fairly successful, and 14 is explosively successful and a significant threat to the life of World of Warcraft, and the only thing that has come close to challenging it in like 20 years. So 14 isn't going to end because World of Warcraft hasn't ended. Like, Pepsi's not going under and neither is Coke, you know? They're the two. Hold on, give me a second. I'm googling heuristic because I can't read. Someone discover or learn. Oh, heuristic. Oh, okay. It is very funny. That's like Jack is. I'm sorry, wrestling talk. Having the main character be a heel liberates him a bit. It lets him be less plain. There is so like some of his animations for beating a boss is like so there's one where he knocks her down and she's like what do you call it? Oh, what is Medusa? What is Medusa? She's a snake lady. I can't think of the term. Gorgon. She's like a gorgon. She literally has multiple hands. She's a snake. She has a woman's torso and head and like 6 arms and then a snake body that is also kind of fish-like because it's got a tail that branches out a bit. And he knocks her down. Yeah. Yeah. And then okay. And then he he knocks her down and then stomps on her face like 4 times. And it like kind of bounces a bit. It's pretty funny. That's the thing, is that heels are just kind of entertaining. Slash break. Okay, that's the exact same effect. Hooray! Okay. View dark. He is the bad guy, but he's also the good guy in the big picture sense. He's being bad so that there can be good. He's one of those characters. But he is also like a very violent individual. There we go. What do you got for me, Sid? Oh yeah, Final Fantasy tradition, there's usually some guy who deals with weapons or machinery, specifically machines involving flight, and he often has a grandson or son or daughter or, you know, something of some kind. Some heir, offspring named Mid, and they still kept that in Final Fantasy 16. And they're like, yeah, her name's Midadol. We call her Mid, and it's like, oh my God, you named her Mid. My child, mediocre. It does. It does sound like it's there for like it's like a hormone balancer or something. Thank you, id. Oh, okay. That was just me making it up. I didn't know that was a real thing. I was just saying, uh, mid doll sounds like it's there to put it in in the middle. But wow, my my daughter, tramp reducer. Can't wait till he names his son after something to stop acid reflux. Alright. They're beating the shit out of that goblin. That Sophia's showing off.
Getting sloppy. Win is a win.
Jack will say that as though he's taken damage. He hasn't. He was at 32,884 out of 32,884. I have no idea what the requirements are for it to act like you were like severely hurt or something. It might just be if your NPC allies are like downed at some point, but to put it into perspective, I have over 30,000 health. Ash has over 20,000 health. Sophia has 4,000. She will go down before either of us do. She does a lot more damage than Ash does, but I mean, she will die in one hit. Video game allies love to say 4 things over and over. It's true, it could be a vocal stim. Oh no.
My apologies.
Oops. Use this mega potion, Sophia. Don't die in like 3 seconds. Oh yeah, if you just heard the cartoon sound effects, that's from the cactuars, which are like a rare type of enemy in Final Fantasy. They usually show up, they are very hard to hit. They do a very specific pose, and their mouths are always open, and they're like both a comic relief type enemy and a very rewarding enemy to beat usually. They show up, they're silly, but you really want to beat them. So they kind of taunt you a little bit.
More lambs to the slaughter.
Do what we gotta do. Nice. Can't wait to see that in action. See something like this. This one's mine. Okay. On your feet. That's all of them.
Any victory is worth celebrating.
Oh yeah, all those sounds happening. We were fighting in a place with pitfalls, and anytime an enemy falls off, all of their gear is like put into a pocket that will then be given back to you as soon as you beat the level, so that you don't lose any of it. But as a result, then as soon as you're done, they will just stuff it all into your inventory at once. 420. Funny marijuana number. That substance I consume. That's a joke, I don't do that. In this economy. I know you enjoy it so much with your asthma. You love the way it makes it impossible to breathe. There is like a joke in in like a lot of things where a kid tries cigarettes for the first time and they're like having a terrible experience, and they're like, how do you feel about it? And they're like, it's good. Oh, I wasn't on guard.
Gonna have to find a different approach, Jack.
So your party members will say things like that if what you're doing is something that the boss is strong against. But this is a boss. I forgot to turn on my move that lets me actually deal damage. And as soon as I do, I am strong against this enemy because he deals mostly in magic attacks, and he is dark type, and I have the Void Knight, and the Void Knight's whole thing is turning magic attacks against their wielders, and Paladin, whose whole thing is being strong against dark.
Allow me.
Learn a couple things.
I may like magic knights. That may be a thing I like. Oh yeah, I've watched 2 more episodes of Gunbuster and am now halfway through the series. I think I might have told you this already, but I saw a video, or at least I saw the, what do you call it? I saw the thumbnail of a video saying, should you watch Gunbuster, is it worth it? And I'm like, it's 6 episodes. It's 3 hours. You can just watch it. Like, it's not a huge time commitment. It's from 40 years ago. You can find it on YouTube. Like, should you watch it? Just watch it. If you don't like it, you can stop. Like, should you watch One Piece? Yeah, I understand that. That's 1100 episodes. Not 6. Should you invest 3 hours into this critically adored foundational thing? Watch my... Oh yeah, the video was like over 20 minutes long, and I'm like, you can just watch an episode and see how you feel. Also, just like, I would recommend it on the 80s animation vibes and just the 80s like pop. There is some excellent 80s J-pop in there. Like, there's an energy to it. The economy, we are in a bubble economy, we're so fucking back type energy. Certainly this won't bust. Woo! The economy's so good, I hope it never goes bad. I hope that it won't go bad for a long time. 30 years. I also need to watch Bubblegum Crisis now that I have that in Japanese rather than the dub, which I did not care for. Because I couldn't, I was doing okay with it, but then there was just one dude who was saying really important things, but he was mumbling. He's like, and I was like, okay, I don't know what you're saying. Like, I can tolerate the corny acting, that's acceptable to me. Can't tolerate not understanding the words coming out of a character's mouth. It's like, well then I can't watch the show.
That was less than ideal.
Focus on how we can do better next time.
Like many parts of dubs are like, well, that's just people's preferences. But then when it comes to bad sound mixing, that's a hard problem.
Okay.
It's not a matter of taste, but I do like 80s robots though. 80s robots are so fun to look at. Like there's a huge charm to them. Also, I just like 80s like animated, like sort of, how to put it, punk, like anything with a lot of pipes and knobs and gears. Like I love looking at that. I love looking at every background in Angel's Egg. Oops, that was an accident. I look at the backgrounds in Angel's Egg and I'm like, wow, this city is terrible, but like, it's really nice to look at least. Alright, Gilgamesh. Oh, what the hell? Oh, what is his name? What's Gilgamesh's lover's name? The feral wild man. What's his name? Enkidu. There are occasionally Enkidus in Final Fantasy, but they're usually never given the same prevalence they're not as prevalent as Gilgamesh is. And sometimes that's his weapon. I think. There are a lot of Gilgamesh appearances in Final Fantasy, and I haven't observed them all. Oh god, I hope the version of Final Fantasy 13-2 I have has the DLC. I think it should, because it's like the Steam release that came later. There's a DLC costume in 13 to put lightning in Mass Effect armor. And that was something I thought was kind of weird at the time. And now I still... oh, no, I think I thought it was cool then. But I think it's weird now. It just doesn't really... because Mass Effect is kind of dead. And it just... and there's also Mass Effect armor in Kingdoms of Amalur as well. I forgot how popular Mass Effect was at the time. One thing I'll say about the Final Fantasy, the 3D Final Fantasy games is that the flans, which are like gelatinous enemies that are, they're usually just a mound of transparent goo, but they are so much more fun in the 3D games than they are in the old 2D ones because they are animated with so much detail. And I enjoy that more than the static sprites of the old days, in terms of those enemies at least. Yeah. Also, I like how, of the interpretations of like a slime enemy, you have like the Dragon Quest slimes, which are just kind of a funny little guy, and then you have the Final Fantasy flans, which are sinister and gross. And then you have the Dark Souls ones, which just kind of seem like animals. Like, they kind of seem like living, what do you call it? They just kind of seem like local fauna. Rather than anything evil. They just happen to consume human beings. But they don't have any facial features of any kind, they're just kind of a moving mass. Yeah. Ash says don't let up, as though I'm just gonna stop fighting. Just killed the enemy, told me I needed to find a different approach for it. It took me like, what, 6 seconds? The wolf kill, kill animation on the wolf, quite violent. Not acceptable in our modern day dog-loving society.
Allow me. I've only just begun.
Reinforcements.
I'd say that as though they didn't like dogs in, I don't know, 1600 or whatever. I use the year 1600 too often in my head. I don't know why that's the one I tend to lean towards. Might just be because 16 is a square number.
They've brought friends.
I'm always up for a challenge.
My apologies.
Oh, damn it.
On your feet. It's up to you, Sophia. Got it. Out of my sight.
I'm almost 80% through. I am now 80% through. Hooray. Are you kidding? So I prepared to block a magic attack with my runes and it just went around me. And it's annoying. Oh, damn it, Sophia. Where are you?
Victory is still within reach. We are finally out of control. That was less than ideal.
Focus on how we can do better next time.
Leave me alone, Ash. I did okay.
I'm really feeling it now.
Should we press on or go back?
Okay.
Oops, oh god. Okay, I accidentally just used up an elixir by accident. Did I just say accidentally blanked by accident? I think I did. Sometimes you accidentally do things by accident. Sometimes you accidentally misspeak without the intent to do so. Hold on, I need to type something. Hold on, wait. Alright, Sophia, you did it. We can now swap you to Black Mage. Defeat all enemies, please don't be 90. Monster boss. Enemies. Gateway. Enemies. Let us do this one. Did I just say let us instead of let's, like I'm from a medieval play? Sometimes I'm normal. Not usually. But sometimes. I was trying to think of something coherent and funny to say, and my brain said, they gotta make a Pokemon game with Goku.
Watch yourselves.
Not really what I was looking for.
Must finish this before we meet our ends.
It would sell, it would move copies.
I'm always up for a challenge. This one's got some teeth.
It's not over unless we give up.
I love skeleton enemies in video games. I love when they make their little rattling sounds. Ash, you're a liberator. Your job ability is healing yourself and increasing your defense. You can just do that. You heal others and increase their defense too. You're a big support tank. Sophia, you don't need to cast Flare on a water elemental. So, for context, Flare was in Final Fantasy 1 called Nuke. It's a giant explosion of orange light. She just did that to a bubble lady. And I'm like, you can chill out, Sophia. It's okay. Oh, she's dead.
My apologies.
Oh, okay, I see. Thank you for attacking me. I wanted you to do that.
Just take him down. Watch yourself.
We did it.
Getting sloppy.
Any victory is worth celebrating.
Ash keeps saying we're getting sloppy, and I, for one, think we did okay. And even though we may have taken some damage, it's always criticism.
Okay.
Survive, defeat Chaos Monster, defeat all bosses, defeat single boss, defeat all bosses, find gateway, defeat all enemies. Here we go. This should only be like 15 to 18. Should not take long. Oh yeah, I wanted to say today I slept like 11 or 12 hours. My body, oh, it's 24 enemies. My body feels human.
Defenses are shattered.
Sorry, Ash said be careful, and then Harpy grabbed him by the shoulders, lifted him in the air, spun him around, and slammed him on the ground. So, him saying be careful immediately before getting face planted is really funny.
We are finally asking for help. This might be worth it.
Take that. There's more? I'm always up for a challenge. Not off to a good start. Just keep hitting them. Sophia!
Far from done. To the other side.
Reinforcements. Let's put them in the ground.
Even I have my limits.
Watch over Sophia. Whatever doesn't kill. We need to patch ourselves up.
The Doom special effect faded. Rest in peace, Bethesda and id Software's latest game. How am I doing with Bucephalus? Not that far along. Okay, well. Swapping Sophia out for Neon. Neon should survive longer. She has 30,000 at 48 health compared to Sophia's 5,000. So she should probably die less. The reason they have so much more health is A, because of their jobs being different, and they do damage. The more damage, the higher their health is, as opposed to Sophia, who having higher health will simply mean she dies less. Apparently people are liking Claire Obscure. I don't remember who publishes that. I just know that the developer is ex-Ubisoft devs. And that Ben Starr is in it. I think, what's her name? Whoever plays Shadowheart is in it as well. Kepler Interactive, right. Thank you. I can't remember names or words. Thank you for doing so for me. That explosion sound at the end there. That I have absolutely heard that in Dragon Ball Z. I think when Gilgamesh gets knocked out, he says, "I was going easy on you." I'm not sure, though. I couldn't quite make that out. I'm sorry, I said he stomps 4 times, he only stomps 3. I'll be taking this time to pause and reflect and improve and work on myself. Oh, damn it. Hello, Chris Savage. I know nothing about the story or even how the mechanics, other than people saying there's like an active block system. I know nothing about the mechanics or gameplay or story or anything of Clair Obscur, so I don't really know what the appeal is yet. People just say it's good. So I might get into it, but I mean, I will look into it first, you know, just so I'm not getting a game in the hopes that it's... Yeah, you can tell me if you'd like.
Take it from here, Neon. Now watch and learn a couple things.
tentacle tearing. He made it explode. Goddess with anything. Oh, okay. I do love the killing of a goddess or god or whatever.
Welcome to your cell. Beg and I may be yours. Eyes down. Into the Stygian abyss.
I don't know if he says eyes down or pipe down.
It's useless. May you never awaken. I shall own up to my mistake. On your knees. Disappear. Eyes down.
I think it's eyes down.
Savor the flames of
Yeah. Oh, he's telling you to kneel. Because he's the emperor. Eyes down.
defeated by insects. Get back here. Not once. Twice. It's done. Your reign is over.
Okay, so we went from the emperor, an evil ruler from Final Fantasy II, who is the main villain of the whole game, who is seeking out the most powerful spells in all existence to rule the world, and even invades hell and kills the devil, and what supplants his role, usurps his role as ruler of hell, and then comes back to try to conquer Earth even more. And then that was followed up by BK, who is a pirate, and that's it. That's all he is. He's a pirate. He fights using an axe and throwing shit at you. He also can fire a gun sometimes. Sometimes the escalation is weird. He's not in this game, but the main character of Final Fantasy II is in spin-offs and stuff, usually voiced by one Johnny Young Bosch. He's been in some things
Oh, I'm
before.
really feeling it now. Maybe we should rest up.
Final Fantasy IV's main character is in at least one version and spin-offs, usually voiced by Yuri Lowenthal. And what's his name? Tidus from 10 is voiced by Oh God, what's his name? Creepy guy from the blood bank in Vampire the Masquerade. Um, You're not giving me what I want. James Arnold Taylor. I knew it was my brain was saying James Tyler, and I'm like, that's not it. His name is not James Tyler. It's true, he's one of those guys. Rip to guys like that. Could never happen. Couldn't be me. You'd think I could remember that surname. Anyway. Nope. Never gonna use that. Terrible. Okay, that's not bad. Okay, foot piece, nope. Why did I say foot piece instead of boots? Damn it. Yet again. You fail me. Nope. That's the second muscle belt he's given me in a row. It's not that muscle belts are bad. I have one equipped right now. The thing is that I have so many muscle belts. Let's go Final Fantasy Stranger of Paradise Origin.
Could be something good in it. Come on, go watch yourselves. Desperate.
Ace, did you know that... Oh, damn it. That Final Fantasy X had, like, a promotional thing on 2.5 Men. It's not important, but it's something that lingers in my brain. Yeah. Charlie takes, Jake wants a video game, and he keeps asking for it, and I think Charlie does something that he isn't supposed to, and Jake catches him, and he's like, what do I have to do to get you not to tell your dad about this? He's like, get me Final Fantasy. And he's like, oh, fine, and then whatever, he takes him to the store, and he's like, oh, he's like, how about this one, that X other game? He's like, that's not what I want Final Fantasy. And he's like, I'll throw you out the window and give you a Final Fantasy, or something like that. It's not good. It's still 2.5 Men, but it is funny seeing Titus on just a sitcom. It's not something you'd expect. The floor hasn't gone back on me. Oh no.
Show me what you can do.
Now watch and learn a couple things.
Come on, hit me with magic, please. Ow. Sometimes you gotta yell die, die, die and make a Tyrannosaurus robot explode.
Show me what you can do.
Now watch and learn a couple things.
I'm sorry to bring it up, but I do think that the bit about Rick from Rick and Morty talking to Nintendo and trying to get them to sponsor him is less funny in an ironic sense to, like, when compared to the Final Fantasy X thing, because you know that the person saying those lines does not give a shit about Final Fantasy, and this is a paid deal. Whereas I know that whoever the fuck wrote that line in Rick and Morty has probably played a Nintendo game, and that, what's his name? Creepy guy has probably played and liked Nintendo games, and I know that show is often improv. Yeah. I can't remember names when I'm streaming, I think. Thank you for having a brain when I don't. Yeah, it's true.
Bit off a little too much there.
We need to patch ourselves up.
Check it out, Jack.
I have a Canadian question for you. Um, those old stickers that say they can't lick our dick about the electoral campaign for Richard Nixon, are those real? 'Cause that just doesn't seem real to me. Wow. You know what? That would make me remember the candidate. Floor 999. I've almost made it. The seat of heaven. Thank you. Okay, I don't need that then. Oops. The gear I'm getting displeases me. It's not what I want. All enemies, all bosses. We like dick. Well done, dick. They can't lick our dick. You can't lick our dick. We like our dick. We like dick. It's just... I'm an adult. I'm an adult human. I'm grown, mature, unemployed. No, no, I don't think they would. I am quite certain they would never do that again. Yeah, they don't want to sound gay. That's the reason. I know that lick means defeat or best, but like there's also a literal meaning to it that is hard to ignore.
Let's head in.
Can't wait to see what's in store.
Okay, there's Jack Garland right there. See, the confusing part is he's also saying my quotes. So sometimes I'm like, that's not with a move I'm using.
I don't want to see what happens when that countdown ends.
Good.
Keep your head straight now.
Getting desperate.
Oh no. What's wrong? I just got hit with a sword in the face. Could you give me 2 seconds to breathe? Okay.
Eyes down. Eyes down.
So his voice is echoing, but we're on a boat. Like that's an open sea out there, isn't there?
I've been easily ruined. What five? Begged and I made you lose. On your knees. A face. Defeated by insects.
I done darn did it. Yay. I'm not at floor 1000 yet. I just beat the bosses, that's all. I'm getting closer though. Yeah. A victory.
Okay.
Bosses. Oh, that would be rough. Well, shame. I entered the portal from behind, so it looked kind of weird to me. I don't usually do that. You are still audio only, right? Okay. 8. I don't know why I was thinking of like funny like longer forms of Ace to call you, and I was just like Ace is short for acetaminophen. I know that's not what it's short for, but I'm sorry, I'm sitting here quietly. I am thinking about Jujutsu Kaisen, sorry. I have a problem. But... Oh, he exploded. Okay.
That's all done.
I can learn.
Did they drop a high potion for me? They did.
Wonder what's in there.
I don't know. We can just open the box.
Could be something
Defeat boss. Is it gonna be... Okay, no. Oh, it's the possessed. Oh no. Oh, the animation was too slow to hit him before he could grab me.
Just getting warmed up.
Can I defeat this regular pirate who's been possessed by darkness? I think I did. He seems to be laying on the ground vomiting.
We need to patch ourselves up.
Alright, here's floor 1000. We now have to beat floor 1000. Yeah. Thank you for giving me thumbs up with all four hands you have. Wait, hold on, that's pretty good actually. I was actually looking for that earlier. They're not giving me the type of shoes I want. Oh, damn it. I lost 30% of my health to the experiment of a mind flayer. It happens on occasion. Alright, before I try to beat the floor 1000, I'm going to beat another thing just as insurance in case I completely fail.
Let's have some fun.
Just getting warmed up.
Sometimes you just need the dubstep while you're fighting the robot crayfish. You guys say crayfish, right? Like in your region. We talked about this, or I talked to Graham about it. Crawfish. Okay. Okay. Come on, do your magic attacks. Do your filthy human magic with it. Oh, okay. She's been poisoned. Crawdad.
Feeling sloppy. We need to patch ourselves up. Okay.
Let's fuse that to something. Let's fuse it to a chest piece, which is what it is. Okay. Now I will talk to the mind flayer. The experiment worked. Okay, well, that's gonna make this part less challenging then. So beating floor 1000 was kind of gonna be intimidating because every single possible challenge is inflicted on you, but if I'm going in with extra damage dealt, it's gonna make it quite a bit easier. Just in case, I will talk to Riddy. Riddy the skeleton. Let's go talk to Catastro. No idea what his ability does anymore. I forget. Here we go. It's a me. Oh yeah, I was talking to Frisk and Graham and Parker the other day after the stream, and I was talking about something about uh, classic WoW and how people Overwatch and classic Overwatch and classic WoW, and I was like, you know who was part of the reason classic WoW came into being? Everybody's favorite internet commenter about Stellar Blade or something, and Graham was like, oh god, it was Grums, and I was like, he was one of them, and then Frisk and Parker were like, what the fuck are you talking about? And we were like, and Graham was like, you don't know who Grums is? And I was like, it's easy, you just have to watch a 2-hour video about a video game. And then Frisk was like, and before that, and Frisk was like, is this like a niche thing? And Graham was like, not really. And Frisk was like, I think you two have just convinced yourselves it's not a niche thing. And I was like, I wouldn't say it's niche or something like that. And then I was like, maybe it is niche. Then I looked and saw how many views the Sean video had, which is 1.5 million, which is not that many, but kind of, you know, enough. Maybe it is a gamer niche. I don't like being a gamer. I just like video games. And horrible drama, but that's my own personal flaw. Oh, okay. It's so funny, the spy on the libs. What are they doing? Still really weird that he used his mother's credit or credit card or whatever for like, or name to run a creepy sex business. I know it's for tax evasion purposes, but I wouldn't want my mother's name involved in anything in that area. What is wrong with you? We're all in trouble. We're fighting Darkness Manifest. Alright, now you're in trouble, Neon. Sorry. Jack's very normal attack quote, kill them all. When he resurrects, so I tried to say res and then revives, and then I said resurvive or something, but he says get up. Oh no. I'm in trouble. Get up, you're fine. Jack is the only character in the game who can play a white mage, which is really funny to me. I really think him to say, "You're fine," would be perfectly fitting and very funny. Alright, Ashley, we need you to get back up and fight. No, do lightning again, please. Sorry, I had to back off to rebuff. Yeah, that'll work. Oh, that's his eye. Oh dear. There, he just said get up. Say the line, Jack. The final boss of floor 1000, which is random. It's the very first boss in the game.
Show me what you can do.
When I beat floor 900, they had the final boss here very early, and the other, he's the hardest boss, and then they had the second hardest boss. So it was quite a bit more stressful. Oh no.
Careful, Ash.
All bosses are buffed, of course, but the different things they do contribute to how difficult they are to fight, you know? And the first boss, you're likely to fight quite a bit. Since, you know, he's got some guaranteed encounters. Could you just focus on me instead? Thank you.
Take it from here.
I'll get them off your back.
Getting desperate.
Did it.
That's all of them.
What's over here? Okay. Thank you. I guess you could say my victory wasn't something to sneeze at. Sorry. Here I am, number 66. Honestly, numbers 65 through 62 are not that much further ahead. But I did it. I was 69, had to lose that, but you know, nobody can be there forever. Somebody always wants their turn at 69. There's a further joke to be made there, but I'm not gonna go for it. Hold on, I want to check the shop. The thing about the shop is that it does get better the further you go, but it will still offer you things that are, by your current standards, garbage. All the effects on here are rank 2. It's not good. However, it's... The good thing about the shop is whatever is there, while it's there, you can buy an infinite number of them. So if I wanted to get 70 copies of this pair of boots, I could do that. And of course, it has a whole bunch of categories and stuff that it fills. Like you can buy everything from here. Damn it, we already have strength 10, never mind. Alright, I think that will do it. I have beaten floor 1000. Thank you, Ace, for spending all this time. I was going to say watching, but you couldn't really see. Thank you for listening. I appreciate it. Good night. I will talk to you soon. Bye-bye. I'm going to go to the title screen. Thank you for the support. Bye-bye. Actually, hold on. Yeah, logo.